What if I told you that 5 million people worldwide became living zombies, fully conscious but trapped in paralyzed bodies for decades, and the medical community hid the cure? Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're uncovering the biggest medical conspiracy in history: how doctors discovered exactly what caused the sleeping sickness epidemic but buried the evidence because it revealed the government's darkest secret about World War I. In 1916, just as World War I was ending, millions of people started developing the strangest disease in medical history. They weren't dead, but they weren't exactly alive either. They could think, hear, and see everything around them, but they couldn't move a muscle or speak a word. Doctors called them living statues, human beings conscious but completely paralyzed for decades. What's even more shocking? The medical community discovered exactly what caused this epidemic, but they buried the evidence because it revealed that the government had been experimenting with chemical weapons on civilians. This is the story of the medical conspiracy they tried to hide from the world. Here's the smoking gun that doctors discovered but never published. The epidemic started in exactly the same places where the US government had been secretly testing new chemical weapons during World War I. The sleeping sickness symptoms, complete body paralysis while maintaining consciousness, were identical to low-level nerve agent exposure. But when doctors tried to publish this research, government agents immediately shut them down. The medical community was forced to call it encephalitis lethargica, a mysterious disease, when they knew it was actually chemical weapons poisoning from government experiments. The conspiracy was so massive that even today, most medical schools teach this as an unexplained historical disease rather than what it really was: the first documented case of chemical warfare on civilians. But here's the plot twist that will blow your mind. In 1960, a doctor named Constantine discovered a treatment that completely reversed the paralysis. His patients, who had been frozen for 40 years, started moving again. The cure was simple and effective, exactly what you'd expect for nerve agent poisoning. But when he tried to share his discovery, Big Pharma and the government shut him down completely. They didn't want 5 million paralyzed people to suddenly get better because it would expose the chemical weapons conspiracy. Constantine died in 1970, and his research papers mysteriously disappeared from medical archives. The patients who had been trapped in their bodies for decades, some for over 50 years, remained paralyzed because the cure was buried along with his research. The medical establishment wants you to believe that 5 million people just randomly became paralyzed in the 1920s for no reason. But the evidence is clear: government chemical weapons testing, hidden cure, buried research. The sleeping sickness epidemic wasn't a medical mystery, it was the first cover-up of chemical warfare on civilians. Today, every time you hear about unexplained mass health issues, remember the encephalitis lethargica victims. Their trapped bodies are a reminder that sometimes the biggest medical mysteries aren't mysteries at all, they're just secrets that powerful people don't want you to know.